My name is Kimiko, a 51-year-old working mom. I'm also a manager, what you'd call a career woman. My husband, Takashi, and I met through work. He's 6 years younger than me, and he was relentless in pursuing me. I'm in 7th heaven. We're lucky to have our adorable daughter, Rika. From the outside, it probably looks like I'm living a dream. Big house, a handsome, youthful husband. But in reality, it's only Rika and our pet hamster who I can rely on. Life never quite goes as planned, right? No one else in this house does any chores except Rika and me. On weekends, when Rika and I are out for work or activities, it's always the same story when I come back. Can't you at least help out a little?
I'm busy right now, tending to my golf clubs.
Oh, did you buy another new one? And your mom's bag. That's designer too, right?
I have a crush on this bag.
And I say, father-in-law, please don't open that expensive bottle of wine on your own.
We'll just buy another one.
This is how they waste my money all the time. I wish they'd be more careful about the future. Lately, I've been having more and more fights with Takashi and his parents. Then, one day, I came home earlier than usual. I'm home! Wait, what's going on? Maybe we have guests. I shouldn't interrupt. As I quietly came inside, I could hear Takashi and his parents talking in the living room. They didn't notice me, and they started saying something shocking. We're leaving the house right now.
Oh, what's going on, Mom?
I'll explain later. Just hurry! I grabbed a few valuables and ran off with Rika. Later that night, Takashi's younger brother Mikio suddenly grabbed me in the bedroom.
Kimiko, I have been in love with you for so long. Please accept my feelings. Let go of me.
At the door, Takashi and his parents were standing there, all holding cameras.
This is it!
We get proof of her cheating. Take as many pictures as you can. Wait, something feels weird. Whoa, you perv. What? A man's voice?
Something's off.
Let's turn on the light.
When they turned on the light, it wasn't me. It was my twin brother, Kota. We're about the same height, and while I've got a muscular build from exercising, Kota's more of a skinny, indoors type. It's hard to tell us apart just by silhouette, so they mistook him for me. Kota immediately grabbed his phone and called the police.
I was just attacked. Please, bro, help me. This is a misunderstanding.
That's our son!
Don't take him away.
But the photos and videos they'd taken were a dead giveaway. The police arrived in the midnight, and the whole neighborhood came out to see what was going on. It turned into a big scene. Mikio was released soon after, but Takashi and his parents were furious with me and Kota. To calm things down, we agreed to meet at a family restaurant near our house for a conversation.
You are the reason my brother went through all of this.
He was so scared! It's awful!
You tricked us. You should be the one getting arrested.
You're the ones who tried to trick me first. I heard everything you said in the living room. About having Mikio attack me and taking pictures to fake an affair so you could get a divorce in your favor.
We never talked about anything like that.
Then why was Mikio at our house that day?
He came over to talk about his concerns.
Why would someone coming for advice try to attack me? It was a love advice. He probably got carried away and mistook you for the person he loves. Even if he was mistaken, who just hugged someone out of nowhere? Well, he was drunk.
But he called my name. We have a camera in the bedroom to keep an eye on the hamster. It caught everything. Mikio hugging Kota while shouting my name, and Takashi and his parents with their cameras. Then they started scrambling.
This was just a test. We wanted to see if you'd stray from me.
Huh?
You've been distant lately, and I started to worry you were getting tired of me. So I asked Mikio to put on act.
That's right. Kimiko, you're always perfectly made up, and you spend money on clothes. And all your bags and shoes are designer. Who's buying them for you?
You say you are going on business trips, but you are always coming home later than Takashi. You are acting inappropriately as a wife.
Takashi, what makes you think you can test me like that? If you were worried, why didn't you just talk to me? Using someone to stage an attack. Right now, at this very moment, I've had enough of you. And you, mother-in-law, I have a job. I have meetings with people from other companies, so of course I care about my appearance. The same goes for my accessories. Wearing cheap shoes or a worn-out bag could make me look untrustworthy. And in case you haven't noticed, I make enough money to buy these things myself. Lastly, father-in-law, when you were a manager, Takashi told me you traveled a lot and always came home late. Now I'm a manager too. Don't you think it's normal for a wife or husband to have business trips and overtime? If you think that's unacceptable, then maybe you should tell your son to earn enough so we wouldn't need my income.
Whoa, is my sister-in-law really this tough? There's no way I could live with someone like her, being under wife's thumb, my poor brother. See? I'm the victim here. Everyone else's wives respect their husbands, but me? I have to tiptoe around her. I feel so left out.
Poor Takashi! He's lost all his confidence as a man! Women are supposed to step back and support their men!
Kimiko is just making him feel insecure. That's why all this happened. We're not the ones at fault. So you are saying this whole fake cheating scandal happened because you don't trust me, and you think I'm to blame for it. Is that right, Mikio? Well, yeah. Nobody wants a wife who's cold and distant. Mikio, listen carefully. Whether or not you are punished to indecency depends on me. If you complain about everything, I might consider settling this privately. Oh, I see what you're doing. You are trying to turn Mikio against us. What a pathetic move.
How sneaky! Not only is the wife awful, but so is her whole family!
Yeah, no way Mikio's going to fall for that.
In Mikio's mind, self-preservation was battling family loyalty. And self-preservation won by a landslide.
Everything my sister-in-law and Kota are saying is true. My brother and parents made me do it. I didn't want to get involved. What? How could you say that? You were so into it. Are you betraying us after all we have done for you?
I didn't raise you to be like this!
Oh, come on. You guys taught me everything. How to deceive people, how to make others do the work for me while take it easy. And of course, how to stab people in the back. That's why I'm in my 40s with no steady job.
Wow, what a low-level argument this is.
All of this nonsense started because Kimiko stopped giving us money when we asked. That's why.
Wait! What?
Back in the day, whenever we wanted something, you'd generously increase our allowance. Now you make us use our own salaries.
Exactly! It's making it harder to keep up with the neighbors. Everyone's going out for fancy lunches, and I have to hold back. It's embarrassing. You're secretly laughing at my humiliation.
And when I said I wanted a more stylish car, all you did was talk about how spacious and functional it was. If you are going to complain so much, why not just buy another car? Why is that such a big deal?
You all. I must have coddled you too much. Clearly, I forgot that leadership requires a balance of rewards and consequences.
What are you grumbling on about?
You're just reckless with money. Do you even know who's earning the money around here? Back then, I could increase your allowance because it was just the two of us. Now, we have a child and your parents live with us. We're a household of 5. Tell me, where exactly do you think that extra money is coming from?
Well...
You say it's hard to keep up with the neighbors? Mother-in-law, do you know what it means to live within your means? The first priority should be basic living expenses and saving for the future. If socializing is so important to you, why not get a part-time job or do some work from home? It's your personal circle, after all.
I'm getting older, though.
You think we can just buy another car? Who do you think would be paying for it? Let me tell you, even if we bought one, it'd be in my name. So I decide what kind of car we get and how big it is. And if I feel like selling it, I will, because I'm the one making the payments.
You don't have to get so mad about it. Yeah, stop being so tight about the money. We are family. When a family member's in trouble, we support each other.
Exactly! We're family! We've always supported each other, haven't we? Now, more than ever, we need to come together and strengthen our bond.
It's not too late. Takashi and we aren't such petty-minded people. If you show us you are sincere, we'll welcome you back with open arms.
Family isn't just a convenient word to make someone listen to you. And don't act like you're in a position to forgive me. I'm the one who gets to decide if I forgive you.
Hey, Mikio. You've gotten Kimiko's cast-offs, right? If she says no more, wouldn't that feel a bit cold-hearted?
Come on! As part of this family, you can talk some sense into these fools! With your looks, no woman can resist you!
Go on, Mikio. You are our shining star.
Once again, Mikio's mind weighed freebies against settling. In less than a second, settling won.
What my sister-in-law says is the truth. You've gotta be kidding me.
You useless idiot!
You are a total disgrace. So, if I understand this correctly, Takashi, you and your parents are upset because Kimiko isn't letting you spend money as you please, right? That's right. All marital assets should be shared equally between husband and wife.
Which means they should be available for the whole family to use!
There's no reason we shouldn't be able to use them. I see. I understand now. So that's why Takashi had an affair with a rich girl, looking for another source of income. Huh? What?
Kota spread a pile of photos across the table. They showed Takashi getting close and cozy with a young woman who looked like she was in her early 20s. There they were, at a busy downtown area, at the movies, and even checking into a hotel. Takashi and his parents stared at Kota in disbelief, suddenly remembering that he's a private investigator.
This is fake. I didn't cheat. These pictures were set up to frame me.
My son isn't that kind of man. We don't even know who that woman is.
That's right. How dare you fabricate such nonsense? We'll sue you.
Mikio, what do you think after hearing both sides?
Mikio, you're a family. You're my brother. You don't even need words, right?
Now's the time to test the family bond.
What will you do, Mikio? There's only one truth. The liar is my bra. That smile is infuriating.
What a waste of a handsome face!
Take that face back to wherever it came from.
Serves you right. Of course, Mikio's testimony isn't the only way we can prove your affair. Take a look at this. I'd saved the message history between Takashi and his affair partner, Shizuku. I'd unlocked his phone while he was asleep by using his fingerprint. Takashi and his parents were stunned into silence. So, are you still planning on dragging out this farce? Time is money. It's time to settle this.
Yeah, fine. I cheated. I couldn't stand that smug, always right attitude of yours. Shizuku is amazing. She's not like you. She's sweet and young. I've been good to you long enough. Haven't you had your fill? Being the wife of a younger, handsome husband. It must have been a nice title to have. But let's face it, an older, bossy career woman like you, you can only attract younger guys by throwing money at them. I had my fun though. Didn't even have to do any real work. I still got paid.
Shizuku is such a sweet girl. She's cute, obedient, and truly wealthy. Do you know how much that bracelet she gave me cost? Just because I'm Takashi's mother, she's on a completely different level than you.
You should respect your husband and his parents more. That girl understands how things work. A woman who earns money but refuses to share it isn't needed in our family. But if I asked for the divorce, I'd have to pay alimony. So we thought we'd make it look like you cheated. I'd protect my reputation and get money out of you. It was a perfect plan.
Is that all you have to say? I can't stay married to you anymore, so I'll agree to the divorce. But are you really sure? Once we're no longer together, there's no going back. You won't regret divorcing me?
Of course not. Shizuku is wealthier than you'll ever be. My future's looking bright, and I can't wait to start living it.
I see. You didn't even mention Rika, so that's how you feel. I understand now. I make a call on my phone. Suddenly, a familiar ringtone echoed through the diner. Takashi and his parents, who had been so smug, started shaking. They knew that sound. It was a ringtone they'd heard plenty of times at home. Footsteps approached. When they turned around, there stood Rika, giving them cold stares, next to Shizuku, Takashi's affair partner.
Why are they together?
Turns out, Shizuku is Rika's senior at university. Rika had contacted her, and they had been waiting here together from the start. All part of a plan to expose this family.
Well, hello, Dad. Or should I say, soon-to-be stranger. Old man might be more fitting now.
Rika, please don't call me that.
Oh, I will. I mean, you thought of Mom as a walking ATM, didn't you? And the moment she wouldn't hand over money, you found your next rich target. And that happens to be my senior? That's just despicable.
No, Rika, I was trying to give you a better life, but your mother didn't agree.
For my sake, you didn't mention me even once in that conversation just now. Grandpa, Grandma, thanks for always being kind to me. I wanted to have only good memories of you. But goodbye. From now on, I don't have grandparents.
Don't be rash! This was just a fight! It's only temporary!
Exactly. We still want to spoil you. There's a new theme park nearby. Let's all go together. We always have time for you.
You might have time, but you don't have money, do you? Are you just going to ask Mom for it again without even saying thanks? Honestly, it's shameful.
How awful! You told me you were single in your 30s! And here you have a grown daughter who happens to be my junior? This feels like a soap opera! How is this even real?
No, this is just a misunderstanding. I was about to be single, and I never meant to hurt you.
Then what is it? We introduced each other to our parents, and I thought we were planning a future. You even tricked my parents. I'll be seeking judgment for this.
No!
Father-in-law, mother-in-law, I thought I'd be able to call you that, but I see I was wrong. No! No! You can still call us that! We're about to be family! Right, honey?
Yeah, we could even make it official now. If we get the paperwork, we can handle the divorce and the marriage right here.
Do you people have any sense of decency? I've had enough. I'll be talking to my grandfather about this. He owns most of the land in this area.
No! Don't do that!
We'll lose everything.
And by the way, Takashi, you're getting demoted next month.
What? How? He was just a manager. You don't have the power to do that.
The company's upper management decided. After all, Shizuku's father is the CEO of one of our clients.
What?
Maybe you should have checked with who you were messing with. Now your paycheck's going to take a hit too. Good luck with that.
No.
Oh, and as for you two, father-in-law and mother-in-law, you'll need to move out. The house is in my name, and I can't have non-family members living there. Start packing.
Oh!
It's over.
Takashi and his parents slumped over, completely defeated, speechless.
Whoa, that's rough. All three of them. Anyway, Porter, about my deal. You're really going to settle this, right? Of course. Don't worry. I'll keep my word. That's a relief. I feel bad for them, but I gotta look out for myself too. Don't worry, Mikio. I'll settle it. Just not the way you think. Get ready for a surprise, buddy.
After that, I filed the divorce papers immediately, finalizing my split from Takashi. I also kicked him and his parents out of the house since it was in my name. Just as I warned him, Takashi's transfer was confirmed for the following month.
Wait, I'll still have to work here until the end of the month. At least let me stay until then.
No, we're strangers now. I don't want to be around you for even one more day. You can find a cheap hotel.
Where am I supposed to get the money for that?
I don't know. Not my problem. I also filed a claim for damages against Takashi for his affair. Since Shizuku had been deceived as well, I decided to hold Takashi solely responsible. I heard that Shizuku also filed her own claim against him for emotional distress. With his salary reduced after the demotion and having to support both of his parents, Takashi couldn't possibly pay it all off, so he ended up taking out loans. Unfortunately for him, he borrowed from the wrong place, and the interest kept piling up faster than he could repay. Eventually, his parents had to take up senior part-time jobs, and the three of them now spend their days working hard just to pay off the debt together. As for Mikio, Kota kept his word and settled the indecency charge out of court. But it turns out that when Mikio had come to my house, he had stolen some of my jewelry from the bedroom. The pet camera caught it all, and in the end, he was arrested for theft.
If only we hadn't treated the family like a cash cow.
We were so arrogant, thinking we deserved the money.
I should have been more understanding of how hard it is to earn a living.
Meanwhile, as for me, all my hard work has finally been recognized, and I've been promoted to department head. My salary is going up too, so as long as I continue managing my finances well, I'll be just fine. My daughter is now in her junior year of college, and she's starting to get interested in job hunting.
My dream is to be a career woman like you, Mom.
That really hit me in the heart. When Rika was little, it was tough balancing work and motherhood, and I often felt guilty. But hearing her say that made it all feel worth it.